do we feel any sadness for Michael B. Jordan?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like when I tell my kids not to do something and they do it, and then something bad happens, like told you not to take that damn toy out the house, and then they lose it, and they come back all sad because they lost some shit, and I be like, told you not to take the motherfucker out there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at you, crying and shit, sitting courtside with Corday. He didn't want to do that shit. He didn't want to do that shit. He didn't want to sit courtside with Corday. It wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan for the finals.
Osaka. He's still fucking with Osaka.
Hey, look, do anybody fuck with Osaka? I mean,
Corday.
is she accessible? Is she accessible now? I don't know. She don't talk to nobody, so I don't know what's going on with her.
That's what I'm saying. Both of them motherfuckers that lost their bitches. It seems they just showed up courtside together. Osaka's gone. Hori gone.
Hey man, I know what you're going through, man. Hey, you want to see the Warriors? Steph been going crazy. Steph been going crazy, man.
All right, so what album you think they listened to on the drive there? Because they definitely went through some 90s R&B album. I think the niggas just
90s R&B album. These motherfuckers was listening to nothing but Future. There and back.
No, he definitely wasn't paying attention to the Future, else he wouldn't be in this mess.
Oh no! He wasn't. Now he's trying to figure all that shit out because hey look, because when Future got done, you didn't see him courtside with Corday.
Look,
just saying.
Look, Future may not be all he's cracked up to be. Future is turning out to be the Monica bitches, because he says a lot of shit. But he beat him up. He still ain't got his bitch back. He lost Lori Harvey. Like Future be on the back. He done got one. He done hit one shot. He done hit one Scottie Pippen in the Gucci flip flop shot. And he's supposed to be us. Then that's your king.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you something new that ain't new because I thought about this shit earlier. I was telling Candace earlier.
Nick Cannon had 37 kids last year, but Future's our king.
Future is the man that these women need. Lori Harvey was built for a Future, and Future is made for a Lori Harvey.
I'm disagreeing with you, sir.
I understand you're disagreeing. I get that. You can disagree, but let me get the point out. Future I think he has been built for women who were raised by single mothers with no fathers, whose mothers dated their uncle and his brother.
No.
Yes, and who are both in jail, incarcerated for drug deals. There are women that are born like this. What did we think Lori Harvey was meant to be? Her mother dated a guy. Then he went to jail. And then she got with the brother. Then the brother went to jail. Is that not what happened?
Yes, but no.
I'm just saying.
I disagree with the point, but what you just said about Lori Harvey's lineage is correct. But I'm disagreeing with the overarching point.
But the point is that woman exists.
Future's the industry
plant. She is solely. Hey, look. If it ain't, hell no. No. But we'll get to Nick Cannon in a minute. You trying to switch the topics up too much, man. You keep going.
No, you the one brought up Future, and I'm disagreeing with this nigga Future.
Disagree on topic. But she don't belong with Nick. Nobody belongs with Nick. Nick is not for anybody. He just gets bitches pregnant.
Nick.
He just get everybody pregnant.
And they all be happy, and you ain't heard a complaint out of none of them.
Who be happy? He don't get... Okay, all right. You want to go to Nick Cannon right quick? We can go... take a piss stop to Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon get OnlyFans models pregnant on a regular basis. I don't know why he's doing this, but it's something wrong with Nick Cannon, and somebody should go talk to him. Because this shit ain't normal. And we've been acting like this shit is normal. This shit ain't in the Bible. No, you are not vetting. No, you are not vetting this many women to be worthy of having your children. How many of these bitches you gonna come up with, and they got an OnlyFans page? Huh?
He's the real Future.
No.
With these sneaky OnlyFans pages, he's dating the real. I'm telling you, Lori Harvey and fucking Future is the pantomime of Nick Cannon.
Hold on. See. The only place I would disagree with you is Nick Cannon seems to be like trying to take care of these kids. And
Nick Cannon don't seem shit. You just the lack of complaints make you think Nick Cannon is where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Absence of evidence ain't the evidence of absence, nigga.
Indeed,
I don't know what Nick Cannon is doing other than trying to fulfill some hotep ass ideology of population.
We know this nigga is sweeping up the loose bitches. That's all I'm saying. We don't know what he's doing.
He ain't sweeping them up though. He's not pulling these bras out of rotation. If he were being the whale shark, the feeder fish. What's the one fish? The vacuum feeder fish that just opens his mouth and just cleans the ocean. What's that one? You aquatic motherfucker. Probably. I said whale shark. Okay, yeah, whale shark. They just open their mouth and just swim. If he was doing that, it just
do that. The baleen whale does that, sir. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Hey, look. A lot of
filter feeders.
What filter feeder?
Whale shark works.
Filter feeder. Whale shark works. We're going with fucking whale shark. I don't know beluga shit you was talking about ever, but trout, motherfucker. Bluegill. I'm from Illinois.
Bluegill, motherfucker.
That's our fish. That's our fish. Oh, fuck Ling Ling and the tigers and shit. Anyway. Well, you took it somewhere else. I was talking about, whoo, that was you. That wasn't me. That was him. Get him, not me. Get him, not me. I'm talking about tigers and shit. Folks, I finna say.
We're debating whether Future or Nick Cannon is the king.
I got it. If Nick Cannon was gonna be the filter fish of the thought pond and take these heifers out of rotation. Cool, do that. I bet you're doing a service. I guess, maybe. But he's not doing that. He's just giving these bras a kid and putting them right back on rotation.
What gives you that impression?
Is any of these bitches retired?
He taking them out of... Retired from what? Hoeing or OnlyFans? Because...
is OnlyFans not hoeing?
No.
OnlyFans not... Okay, all right. You don't have to be hoeing on OnlyFans.
Exactly.
But do we think they not hoeing on OnlyFans?
I think they found their whale shark and they got fucking filter fed up.
But
they're at least gone for 10 months. They're at least out of rotation for 10 months.
But
that's
they
all them not being out of rotation. Period.
It's not better.
It is. They're out of there.
No, because now this bitch is an inspiration. No, if you just fought a little while longer. The little thoughtiness that could.
None of these hoes.
The little thought engine that could. If you could do that just a little while longer and hold out, you two might be able to find you one of these feeder fish motherfuckers. Filter fish motherfuckers. You too can become a millionaire. If you feel, not even a millionaire because she's. Hey, look, by the 8th kid, you're not a millionaire at that point. I'm going to just keep it a bean with you. You're not. You're not. Yeah, and that's why. Hey, look. And not no. You can't. It's 7 other bitches that couldn't keep this motherfucker happy. Why you think you got this magical ass vagina?
You haven't heard a single complaint, man.
Yeah, no complaint. But look. If you're telling me about your OnlyFans, it's because you want me to go to your OnlyFans.
Hold on.
Because you're not canceling your OnlyFans.
We need to look this up. You're still not giving me a good reason to hate Nick Cannon.
I ain't saying hate Nick Cannon. I'm just saying Future is built for these broads and he's doing a service. He is doing a service.
1332 a day to take care of Nick Cannon kids. $13.32 by the African statistics of that commercial. It takes $13.32 a day to take care of Nick Cannon kids.
Hey, look.
We're gonna multiply that by 30.
Hey, look.
That's $399.
Hey, look.
That sounds like a fucking insurance plan to Nick Cannon.
Hey,
That's
look.
how much monthly it costs to take care of his kids.
Hey, look. You're not for the African village. You're not for the African village,
$795.20 is all it takes for Nick Cannon to take care
You too can take care of eight African children off of a tax refund.
Nigga, this is 37 kids.
A low tax refund.
This is 37 kids a year he could take care of for $47.95. Hold on, we even further. Times 18. This nigga could be out the hole for $86,313.60.
Okay.
As long as he keep them bitches happy, that's all he responsible for. $86,313.60 fucking cent. Ain't nobody got no complaints.
Hey, look. Full disclaimer: he is not the math guy on the show. We don't go to him for any of our statistical analysis, any of our arithmetical needs, any of our arithmetical needs. We do not go to him.
See, I'm starting at zero.
Ever. We do not go to him for any of those needs. We go to the other guy who's not here right now. We waiting on him to come back in.
The commercial say I can feed a kid for 37 cents a day. That's 37 cents. Times it's 37 children. It's 37 children. We gonna hit equal.
I'm aware.
$13.
I'm aware. The commercial was made in 1984.
All right, we're gonna adjust it for inflation.
And they were lying then.
We're gonna adjust it for inflation times 5. That's $68 a day. Markedly higher than $13. I'll give you that. But we still only have $68 a day. Now, we're going to times that times 31. I gave you 30 the first time. I'm going to even put the 31 months in there now. That's $2,121 a month. A month. We're going to do that times 12. Times 12. Y'all see? Times 12. Nick Cannon can feed his kids for $25,463.40. That is 37 children.
And look, if you could adjust that over 18 years and adjust for modest 4.5-5% of inflation over the course of those 18 years, year over year, that'd be nice.
Times 18.
That's not how that works, but okay.
That's that. Hey, we're not gonna do that incremental increase because it ain't gonna put you much higher than that.
That's why we don't go. That's why we don't go for the math. But it is much higher than that. But also,
it'll be another probably $60,000.
All of that is wrong. So, but another
$60,000. So we're talking $500,000 over 18 years. You can cash them out in the beginning.
Anyway,
Nick Cannon.
Anyway, I'm going to just go out and I'm just going to tell you that I think that Future is better built for the Lori Harveys and such of the world.
That's because you want to see these bitches hurt. I want to see these bitches.
No, happy. I want to see them happy as well. And I know that them thinking that this could be their guiding star and just hold on a little longer, you can make it. No, these are cautionary tales. And Future is the caution tape. It's gonna let you know, change your wicked ways, woman, or there'll be a future in your future.
I want to see them happy.
Yeah, they'll be happy. They'll be happy.
First of all, I think Future's an industry plant. He not really hurting hoes. He only hurt one nigga. We still don't know if he hurt that bitch. He's hurt one nigga, Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen was already uber emotional apparently. So Future is not the god that he's been made out to be. He's lost all of his bitches. And the one mark he got is against Scottie fucking Pippen.
No. Hold on. Did he lose all his bitches or did he just get rid of them? Because
Sarah left him. Lori Harvey left him.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because that's what happened.
No, it's not.
That is exactly what happened both times.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's not.
And you get a higher pitch in your voice, ain't gonna make that not happen.
But it's not what happened.
It's literally what
No,
happened.
no,
All right.
no.
No need to debate this.
I mean, I don't know. We debated. I don't know enough information about any of these people to debate this shit. But
That's
he never.
worse.
But hey, look, it wasn't supposed to be this long. I was gonna just go on and then just
That's
move
what she
on to the
said.
next topic.
High quality right there.
High quality. That's what she said. But yeah, hey.
Is this your king? Motherfucker. He's
Gonna say
losing his
yes.
business, and his one hoop is against Corky from Life Goes On.
I'm gonna say yes.
There's one basket.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that Nick should stop having all these damn kids. But those are just my opinions. None of these people have to change anything about their daily lives. Nor do I really give a fuck if they do.
Back to Lori Harvey.
I mean, while we back to her though, whenever I go back, what you got to say?
She's a whore. What did anybody expect from a 25-year-old girl?
Maturity, a level of understanding,
Type of maturity,
a goal towards marriage. I mean, I don't know what you're on, but me personally, I was about 25 when I got married. So
and you also know that you were an anomaly and you've been with the same motherfucker since 18.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, look,
let's go with I could be an
outlier, but I should be the trendsetter.
You should be, but you're not.
And I shouldn't even be the trendsetter. I am just the path follower.
No, you're not.
I am. I follow the path of the ones that came before me, that the last generation that had the successful marriages and the proliferation of our community started to be stabilized and we got some shit accomplished. Guess when they was getting married? Guess when the world was better, when America was great? Guess when it was? People was getting married in their fucking 20s. Yeah. I got married late by those standards.
Yeah, again, you drank the Kool-Aid. Nobody actually followed that archetype. It was just,
I know. What I'm saying is that's the problem, and not enough futures went out here. They did. Nah, the motherfuckers right before me didn't follow it, but the motherfuckers before them followed it, and I just went back to the last. I just reset the matrix, went back to the last version that worked.
They didn't follow it either.
How do you figure? I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
What you mean?
Statistically, people didn't get married at an earlier age years ago. Statistically, people did at an earlier age. Yes, in the 20s. I think so. I think you can look it up. I think that people stayed married longer.
Yeah, they did stay married longer back then, but they weren't.
And they got married earlier. Yes, they got married earlier and they stayed married longer back in the day.
Was touting that shit, but nobody was doing it.
They were doing it 100 years ago, Hey, look, fam.
100 years ago. All right.
I mean, look, 100 years ago ain't that long ago. 100 years ago was like 1960. 50. So, yeah. Y'all all gonna leave? It's just me? Or did I freeze out? Yo.
Okay. And I'm back. Yeah. So my computer just randomly restarted. And now I have to restart. So until it comes back on,
God damn it. I am butt ass naked now. So I'm not turning my camera in.
Wow.
I just want to show you these statistics. But I'll just read them to you. The average.
I don't want you doing shit. I don't want you doing nothing of this while you're butt ass naked. No. First of all,
Following table shows the age of men and women when they first married in the United States from 1890 to 2010.
Okay.
The median age for a man's first marriage was 28. Right? So here go to by year. 1890, males 26, females 22. It's already starting off bad for what the fuck he was talking about.
Keep going.
1900, 25, 21. 1910, 25, 21. 1920, 24, 21. 1930, 24, 21. 1950, 22, 20. 1960, 22, 20. 1970, 23, 20. 1980, 24, 22. 1990, 26, 23. And it just goes back to the trend of 26, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to read all the rest of these. So, all right, I will read this. 2009, 28, and 25. You got that 1 year, but it's been pretty consistent since 1890.
Okay. All right. So people getting married at the same time, at the same age.
Yes.
All right.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. This world don't work like you think it do. And that's why the fuck that hashtag exists. That's why I created
it. It exists because you created it.
Yes.
It exists because you created it. I don't have the energy to Google any statistics. I was going to, but I don't feel like it. But okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't tell you. But yeah, okay. So the average age of marriage at this point, because I'm not gonna go back and forth, hasn't changed at all over the years, but something has. I don't know. Average length of marriages is the same also.
No, so, that definitely has changed.
Okay, so all right, I don't know. Okay,
it ain't got nothing to do with Lori Harvey's age. That's retired. Tie it back to what we talking about. We talking about Lori Harvey's age. It ain't got shit to do with that.
Yeah, I said I got married at 25, and I said people got married earlier, years ago. People got married earlier. So I was saying that there's nothing about her age that precludes her from the idea of marriage. But you went on and proved some point that somehow destroyed my argument that her being 25 ain't got shit to do about her not being ready to be married in the average 25 age.
That's not what I went to prove.
I don't. But no, what were you trying to prove about what shit that we were talking about? I mean, I feel you.
Ain't got nothing to do with Lori.
I know, because you want to talk. You want to just pick at a fucking conversation until you can find something that somebody says that may not be exactly 100% correct.
No.
And so you go there, but you go there and then you only zero in on some shit and just ignore the actual argument that a person is making and ignore the argument that you were making or trying to make that 25. What 25-year-old is going to be getting? Ain't that what you said? What was your stance? I don't understand it.
My line to you every week on me.
What?
What you just said is what I say to you every single week. You can't now. And for the last 2 weeks, you've been trying to say it to me. You know where you got it from? Mm-hmm. Me saying it to you for the last 3 years.
Man, Joe.
So no, that's not what's happening. I was just getting that conflated ass argument about marriage and her age out of there. That's it. And we can stick back to the topic. Her marriage ain't got shit to do with her maturity level. That's all we getting out of there. That.
Okay. I brought up her age.
I brought up her age. What do you expect from a 25-year-old girl? You in marriage.
Yeah. And by the average age of people getting married, shit, you should expect it, right?
No.
Hey, look, hey, Count of Monte Cristo. Do you hear what I'm saying, man? Do you understand where I am coming from, my friend?
That about 25.
3 marriage-minded people get married at 6. And not the fact that there's 20 billion people on earth and nobody's marriage-minded anymore. So he's conflating a fucking argument. That's what he's doing. He's talking about the 4 people in this day and age that's marriage-minded, all doing it at Lori Harvey's age. Not the fact that 90% of the world isn't marriage-minded anymore. Yeah. No one's conflating the argument but him.
Man, Joe, all I said was I harken back to an era back when marriages were more successful, and I mimicked that one. I was with the woman I was with in college. I identified her as the woman I wanted to marry before motherfuckers were saying I'm identifying and being intentional about my methodology. Before all that extra shit was happening, that's what the fuck it was that I was doing. Just didn't know what the fuck it was that I was doing. I just found somebody that I liked and was like, boom, I'm it. That's it. That's over with. Figured out this is how the fucking shit worked because my father married my mama and he wasn't that fucking old. And my grandfather married my grandmama and he wasn't that fucking old. And I got uncles that been married to their motherfucking wives and they ain't that fucking old. So you know what? Me finding her, you know what? It is what it is. You found her, you found her. You find her, you keep her. You find her, you keep her. And I said I've tried to mirror my shit back to days of past where they got married earlier and had successful marriages, and I identified the success of the marriage by the length of the marriage. And I said they were married longer then. And then you went on to tell I answered that. That was my answer to you insinuating, what am I expecting from a 25-year-old? I got married at 25. Damn. So that's what I'm expecting. That should be the expectation. Just because that's not what's happening right now because of the current climate of the culture and motherfuckers not wanting to do things that they should be doing that's aside from the point that I am making. I am not saying that what I am saying is popular. I am saying that it's the most pertinent thing we can do for the proliferation of our people. I ain't saying it's the most popular thing and what everybody trying to do out here and this was popping, it was easy. Nah, it ain't. But it's what should be done. That's my point.
Well, that point, Mr. Mark. What do people think these 25-year-olds are thinking today? Because they're not thinking that.
And I'm saying I think he's wrong, fam. But cool.
Was to the base of the surprise of everybody. What do they think a 25-year-old today was thinking? So all that marriage shit you talking about and 25-year-olds 50 years ago, that is nil to what was stated.
Okay.
We're talking about Lori Harvey and a 25-year-old today. What the fuck did they think she was thinking? What did they expect her to be thinking? This is a 25-year-old today.
I expect you to think better. I expect you to be better. That is my expectation.
What makes that better? She's a well-off woman, sir. What makes that better?
Cool. Hey, look, cool. It's not better. I expect 25-year-olds to be out here, if they out here fucking around, to be fucking around in a marriage.
But not Michael B. Jordan.
I expect Michael B. Jordan to be doing the same thing. Yeah.
You just don't want that one nigga. That's it.
She ain't gotta want him. She ain't gotta want him. It ain't about him. I don't give a fuck about her. And I'm not even really speaking to Lori Harvey as an individual. Lori Harvey is a motherfucking mirror up to a lot of women who have that same Lori Harvey mentality. The ones who act just like a Lori Harvey. These same little goofy ass fucking high school girls I see every fucking day talk about how many boyfriends they got, or they go from this boyfriend to that boyfriend to that boyfriend and think that that shit is cool based off of what they see. That's what I'm addressing. If you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm addressing. That's what I'm thinking about. That's my thought process. So I'll use Lori Harvey as an example, and she's the sounding board because she's she's a famous public figure that I can point to, and I can use her as an example and as a talking point because motherfuckers get it. Motherfuckers understand her situation because they see her. She's famous. It's harder for me to talk to you about a motherfucker you ain't never heard of, about a situation that you don't know nothing about. But if I can give you one that's familiar to try to get over a point that I think that should be driven home, that's what I'll use it for. Nothing other than that. Points. But all right. Hey, look, it's my point. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. I'm not responsible for you getting it. I'm just throwing it.
You make those points. You have made none of those points.
Well, hey,
look.
Now
you got them on the board. Elaborate.
I thought I made them already. No, marriages were more successful by the criteria I'm judging them by: the length of marriage, the strength of people, the mobility of our people. I think we were better off then than we are now. And I'm trying to point to things that I think would get us back on the track of being mobile, upperly mobile, developing communities. We're not that anymore. We're not doing that, I think,
All right, well,
in large part anymore.
I'm gonna let you have your soapbox because I don't think Lori.
I mean,
Harvey,
yeah, I'm definitely on the soapbox. Yeah,
right?
I
don't
am.
think
I
Lori
am.
Harvey has anything to do with that or in jeopardy of danger in any of that.
Yeah, motherfuckers say that, but then when you see kids in the fucking classroom acting goofy, using staplers as guns, shooting at each other, quoting rap lyrics, it's like, man, Joe, yeah, you want to say that shit don't have no effect, but it kind of.
Lori Harvey?
No, not Lori. Man, Joe, you ain't hit nothing. All right.
Yeah, nigga, I heard you just blame Lori Harvey for Staples being shot, nigga.
I didn't blame Lori Harvey. I said I blamed the music. She don't make music. I literally just said music.
I said, what does Lori Harvey have to do with that shit?
Nothing. I was just using that as another example of influences to these motherfucker. Influences. I was just giving you other examples of influences and the impacts of said influences and my observation of the said impact and why I think it's impactful.
I'm gonna tell you what
Mr. Or problematic. My bad. What?
I'm gonna tell you what Mr. Townsend used to tell you all the time. KIS. KIS.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Stay on task. Keep it simple. What? Stay on task.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get your parents up. I'm gonna get your parents up. Yeah. Mr. Townsend was a teacher.
Hey, you know that nigga was only 22?
He was